So welcome to my new place. If you're not familiar, this is one of the default backgrounds on StreamYard. So as you can see, my chair is clipping, and like as I move, it clips. Total fake green screen effect. Just figured it'd be fun, change it up. So we're talking about ammo today. We're talking about the supply of ammo, prices, that kind of stuff. I do this regularly. If you haven't caught any of my ammo videos, I normally don't do them as a live stream. This is not really meant to be a live stream, but I will be recording it on YouTube and then I will edit in a little bit. But I figured I'd do it this way. It was more fun. So let's get into it. And really, I run down the most common stuff. I usually throw in one or two oddballs, but we're not doing that today because, well, I want to get this video out today, which is why we're doing this way. Main things. We're looking at pricing mostly getting better and some more non-traditional supply situation happening. Small companies are getting involved. I'm seeing more brands than I'm used to. And these are small niche brands. I'm guessing they're, a bunch of people sitting in front of Dillon 1050s or similar machines. They're not calling it remanufactured, but that's probably basically what it is. But as long as the ammo's good, and it helps the supply situation. So let's start with the easy stuff. 22 long rifle, no real change in pricing, but the supply is getting better. The selection, what you can get, is improving. Things that you couldn't get for a long time or that was very tough, it's sitting there. If you're not familiar, I work at Bass Pro in San Antonio, and one of the things we're seeing is that we get in ammo for things like 22 in large amounts, and then we don't get it again for a while. Now it's sticking around long enough that there's a growing supply selection on the shelf, rather than it being, well, we got 10 cases in and then it was gone by the end of the day, or 2 days, and we don't have any selection. It's sticking around a little longer, which is helping. The next thing, and by the way, that's in the 7.5 to 8.5 cents per round. There is some cheaper. There's obviously much more expensive. That's kind of the ballpark if you're just looking for basic stuff. 9mm steel cased, basically the same, slightly down. I'm seeing a couple different vendors that I'm not familiar with, and they could be like Sergeant Major and being rebadged Toa or Wolf. Doesn't look like it for a couple of them, and I'm seeing more of the Winchester forged. That is becoming more common. Brass cased, cheaper. Same price range as steel in a lot of cases. Goes up fast, but like basic brass cased, I am seeing down as low as 27.5 cents. This is by Ammo Sitrep. It is what it is, right? To me, that's excellent. Now, is it normally that price? No, we're still talking 33, 34 cents around as the cheapest, but places are running deals. Places have enough ammo that they can do a 4th of July special. So that's positive look. That's a good outlook for the future. 40, same pricing. It didn't really change. 45, not that it was necessarily the price range changed, but that more of it was available at the lower end of that price point. Now, again, this is brass. For 40 and 45, I don't look at the steel case stuff. That's not as commonly used as it is in 9mm, but it's out there. But we're talking like 45 cents a round for 45. And it really, there was way more of it than there used to be, meaning almost a month ago now, at 45 cents. Because there was 45 to 48 cents was kind of the entry point. Now I don't need to include that 48 cents to have enough to feel like that's the price. You're not going to be like, well, I don't like that brand and there's nothing else and there's nothing from any other vendors. I don't like to give a price point where it's like there's one vendor with one product and that's it. I like it to be there's a selection. 357, that dark horse, sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't, went up significantly. 60 cents was the previous low, 62 cents, but seeing a little more of it. Not great, not a lot more, still tough. 38 special, still tough. But, like it's coming in. And it seems to be that they're standardizing on like that mid-range stuff. So it'll be jacketed soft points where you can use it for hunting, you can use it for self-defense, but it's not a premium load where it's really expensive to make. And you could also just use it for plinking. I think they've kind of figured out that hardcore 357 guys hand load, real casual guys don't give a damn. They just want some ammo. But they want ammo for both the range and for self-defense and or hunting. So you got to cover those bases. And if you're only going to do 1 or 2 loads, a decent jacketed soft point is the way to go. Moving on to rifles. And because really, that's where the money is, right? 5.56/223, not seeing major changes. Same price range, same thing. For steel cased, for brass, it really hasn't moved. And I'm not seeing a major shift in supply. There's plenty of it, but depending on where you go, where you're looking, you may or may not be able to get the exact one you want. Winchester seems to really be on their game in terms of availability. Federal is like always way up there. I'm not a fan of the Federal, at least the XM stuff. If you've watched my channel a while, I think that is garbage ammo. But if it's what you can get and it's cheap and it actually works for you, power to you. I have never found it to be reliable. It goes bang, but where it hits is like random chance. It looks like a shotgun pattern. So where are we at? 308. This was big. 308 is like one of those rounds that lots and lots of people use it for lots and lots of different things. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're definitely editing this later, so don't worry about it. Big price change. 59 cents for steel. That's down. 67 cents was kind of a baseline when I last did this video. 59 and up. 68 for brass. And if you want an ELD match, the Hornady, 178 grain stuff, $1.50. That's not bad. That's really not. We're looking good there. Supply was not excellent. The cheaper stuff was perfectly fine. You could get plenty of it. Match grade, by the time you hit a bunch of vendors, price had moved up to $1.75, almost $2, but you could get it. If you didn't need 5,000 rounds of it and you weren't picky about who you bought it from, it was there. The other biggie, 6.5 Creedmoor. Unfortunately, not huge supply, but the price has come down a little bit. We went from $1.30 as the baseline to $1.21. Not bad. $1.40 got you into like the Norma whitetail ammo, some better Aguila, things like that, not the baseline stuff. And then $1.90 got you ELD match, the 140 grain white box ELD match that we all know and love. That used to be $1.90. And supply was tighter. Now it's $1.90 with better supply. Not great, but better. So really not huge improvement, but it felt a little better. When I was browsing through, I didn't feel like I was struggling to find a price point. It was, I found the product I wanted and there was a selection from different vendors and it was there. I didn't have to be like, well, that price doesn't really count because they've got 5 boxes. Scroll. Oh, okay, that guy's got a bunch, that guy's got a bunch. That kind of thing. 6.5 Grendel. Okay, we've talked about this a lot. It is hard to get. It's probably gone by now. If you're watching this video, not today, if you're not watching this live, Outdoor Limited had it for like $18 a box for steel cased plinking ammo. $18 a box for 20 rounds. They had a bunch, 99 plus. They don't give a total amount, they just 99 plus box. Hard to beat. They had it. They were one of the few. Those are brave souls. It is about to pour and they are taking a walk. Looks like they're headed to the pool. They are crazy. Anyway, but otherwise, price hasn't really changed. Down in a lot of cases, there was more at the cheaper end, but overall the price didn't really change. Where it changed was that now you could get good brass case stuff. Used to be, you just couldn't get it. There was very limited. Maybe somebody had a few boxes of Hornady Black, maybe not. Maybe somebody's got some SST they found in a corner. But now Hornady Black is relatively available. I think maybe they just did another run. If they're doing this, we produce it, we don't produce it, we produce it, we don't produce it. Maybe that's what happened. But definitely, if you're looking for 6.5 Grendel, shop today and tomorrow. Don't wait. Don't be like, oh, I'll wait for my paycheck on Friday and put it on your credit card today. Pay it off on Friday. Like, if that's what you want to do. Like, don't wait. I don't think the supply is going to last, and the price is good right now. I mean, the price is good right now based on 2 years ago pricing, 2.5 years ago pricing. 300 blackout, my last one. Not huge differences. Price range kind of shrunk. It didn't go down, but like there was more available in that price range without getting to the high end of it. And then brass. For decent supers and brass, you're still looking at like 80 cents a round. That's pretty good. Not horrible, not great. That was like 110 grain VMAX bullets or similar, 125 grain stuff. That was not 147 or 150 grain bullshit. That's not a round that should exist for 300 blackout. It's pointless. Range fodder just to plunk steel, okay, but like the ballistic arc is stupid. 300 blackout, really, you either need light bullets or you need really heavy bullets. Don't do this in between crap. I did not check the price for the Barnes 110 TAC TX. Last I saw a couple days ago, we were still talking $47 a box. The bullets are like $33 for 50. Is what it is, guys. That stuff is hard to get, but it is really good ammo. If you got a couple boxes out for home defense, if you've got a couple boxes for hunting, good enough. You don't need a ton of it. If you're treating that as your end of the world ammo, power to you. You've got the cash, right? So that is it. If you are watching this live, you can be posting comments. Hopefully that is working. If it isn't, post the comments in the YouTube video itself. At the end, I will reply there. But otherwise, we're going to call this quits. I'm going to edit this down to probably half the length, edit out me, sniffling and sneezing and taking drinks of Coke. So take care, have fun, stay safe, keep shooting. And if you're looking for that 6.5 ammo, it was outdoor limited. And I believe it was Wolf. I posted a link in my post section on the channel.